It's Thursday, March 2nd. This is News 8 Now, and I'm Linda Swinford. One of the largest healthcare providers in the Quad Cities will become part of another Iowa-based healthcare system. Genesis Health System will now be under the umbrella of MercyOne. We are told there will be no changes in staffing. In fact, they hope this will help bolster opportunities for patients.
This partnership brings more stability to Genesis Health System as a part of a large organization with more resources and national talent. And it helps us to be able to both stabilize and grow and develop more services for people within this region.
Genesis says moving forward, Genesis Philanthropy will be renamed the Better Health Foundation and be independent of the health system. Meanwhile, the Genesis Health Services Foundation will remain part of that health system. Deere and Company is expanding to southern Illinois. John Deere is opening a facility in Mattoon. That's about 50 miles south of Champaign. Deere is moving into a former printing facility that has been turned into a multi-use facility. It will be a place for Deere operations, service providers, and a third-party logistics company. When the printing company closed in 2020, it eliminated hundreds of jobs. With this new expansion, Deere and the two additional companies will employ about 200 people. Well, cloudy day out there with some rain and some snow for some expected. Let's check in with Morgan Strackbine. Hey, Morgan.
Hey, Linda. Yeah, we're definitely keeping a very close eye on that incoming system and where we could see the potential for some snow and rain. In the meantime, we're going to stay dry throughout the afternoon, even going into tonight, too. Mostly cloudy, breezy conditions will return those gustier winds tonight. Lows around the freezing mark. Heading into your Friday, yeah, we're keeping an eye on that rain and snow chance, mainly still trending to the south and to the east, especially for where we could see that measurable snow. Here's a look at that future track as it really does just clip right back to our south and then going into the east where it does bring in that more measurable snow chance through Chicago and parts of northern Indiana and into Michigan. We'll have to watch more closely to areas like Princeton, Illinois, down to Macomb as well, where we could see a winter weather advisory for them to get the chance of maybe a little bit of snow on the ground. Of course, you can always get the latest forecast updates from the WQAD News 8 app or the Storm Track 8 app and any of our iHeartMedia partners as well. Linda.
Thanks, Morgan. Moline leaders are set to take the next step in developing the land around the I-74 bridge. Renew Moline gave visiting experts from the Urban Land Institute a tour of the riverfront, I should say. The two groups held meetings yesterday to follow up on ULI recommendations for development. One ULI member says the area around the I-74 bridge is like a welcome sign for the city.
Literally millions of people over the year are going to come across that bridge and see this site. And it will say loud and clear, welcome to Moline, we're a spectacular city.
The Urban Land Institute made recommendations back in July 2021, which included ideas like the proposed skate park and pump track. That's all the time we have for News 8 Now. Be sure to stay connected online when you're not in front of the TV. WQAD.com and our News 8 app for Apple, Android, Roku, and Fire TV are available anytime.